good night, wherever you are. I'm Roxanne, and you're watching Fabulous Spoils, and I have this super bright light on because it's still pretty dark here where I am. Anyways, whatever. It's like I have a giant fireball in my face. Okay. So I wanted to take the time this morning and share with you something that I was doing the other day. I pulled two different cards from two different decks, and not in the same time frame. One was early in the day and one was later in the afternoon. They both had to do with truth and finding your truth. So let me see. I know that was a couple days ago, but I'm going to yeah, it was this one, this card, and then it was it from here? No, it was from here. Alright, but I don't know, it's sticking with me, and I feel like I just need to share this, and then we'll move on to something else. But this is from, I think it was from Saturday. Anyways, it doesn't matter, because truth is the truth, right? So the first card I pulled was from, you see that? Sacred Forest Oracle deck. Okay. And this deck, you guys, I know I've pulled from this card. Excuse me, pulled from this deck. I need more coffee. Anyways. The card that literally flew out as I was shuffling is titled Raven Spirit. You guys, I think, can decipher this for yourself if you have a good, nice look at it. But what I felt was, what's hidden in the dark will come out in the light. Kind of like all this craziness that's being exposed recently. I don't know, put in the chat, tell me if this resonates with you to some level. Alright, so that was this card. And if you're interested in this deck, you guys, I don't get anything. I'm just sharing, okay? So again, Sacred Forest Oracle deck. There we go. And I found this in a metaphysical store that I go to around town here, and but I'm sure you can order it online. It's by Denise Lynn. Okay, so Raven Spirit, and the key word here is truth. I don't know if you can see that. Just below Raven Spirit, it says truth. Okay. So, the spirit of the raven says, the soul loves the truth. Find your truth. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Be fearless in your journey. Follow your inner guidance. Let go of what is not authentic and sincere in life. Be a shining example of truth to others. And then the story behind the image. As you look up, you see a raven peering at you from a branch. It feels like he's gazing straight into your soul. He swoops down and lands on your hand. Amazingly, he begins to talk, telling you the deeper truths of your life. He reminds you to focus on what is important and admonishes you to make choices in life that honor your truth. You also know, I hope, how intelligent ravens are. They're extremely intelligent, more than I think most people realize. So do yourself maybe a small little favor and look up ravens, look up the meaning behind the raven, and maybe watch some videos on YouTube, and you'll see ravens are very intelligent. All right, enough on that. Now that was in the bye. Sorry, my son's leaving. Okay. The next card that I pulled, and this was several hours later, it's called Temple of Light. And it says, you are worthy. See the truth of who you are, a being of pure love and light. Now, you guys, I don't know why it's so fuzzy. There we go. Okay. So with that pyramid in the center, I think it's pretty powerful. That's like, bam, right there in the center. And then you can see the sunlight, the star, shining brightly, almost as if this was a body and this is the crown chakra, and that star just radiating out from our crown. Now this doesn't come with a booklet, so you have to feel in your inner being what this is for you. But for me, it makes sense. We are the light of our own universe, and I feel like while there is chaos all around us, energetic chaos, the shift in the energies that we're currently going through, we have to remain calm and firm in our truth of who we are. We have to remain grounded. You see all the palm trees and like the land. So the trees are very grounding. So this is like pulling at our root chakra to keep us grounded, while our crown chakra and beyond is basking in that radiant glow. So I think as above, so below. We can be grounded, yet our crown chakra can be open to our higher selves, And I think that's what helps keep us grounded. You know, about a year ago, maybe a little longer than that now, I was at an event, and the people that were speaking at this event were talking about some really wild things. Aliens, other like wild topics that I'm not gonna disclose on here. But the people that came up to our booth, and you know, I'm with Lifewave, and our team was there, and people would come up to us, and we would talk to them about this amazing technology that we're involved with. But talking to these people and hearing their stories, and just hearing the stories, because we were in the room where they were doing their presentations and working at the same time, but to hear some of what these people endured, almost as if they were like lab rats or something, to see how far they could be pushed before they would break. I feel like as hard as some of their stories were to hear, being able to be present in that moment, to hear what they had to say and what they had to share, was super powerful. But to be able to stay focused and grounded, yet open to the truth and allowing divine wisdom to cover me, go through me. And you guys know that I am a Reiki master. I've been practicing Reiki for almost 20 years, maybe over 20 years. And I've been a Reiki master now for 6 years. And just the divine energy that flows through me as I'm channeling energies outward, to me, is very powerful. And anyways, so what I'm trying to say is, while I was at this event, as open as I was to my intuition, and my crown chakra was as open to the universe as one can be, to take everything in from divine, I was also very grounded at the same time. I don't know, does that make sense? Okay, well, anyways, I guess I should have done the video the other day when I actually pulled these cards, but I think I was waiting. Something said, wait, don't post yet. Hold on to the cards and post on another day. All right, so basically 2 different cards from 2 different decks, and they both have to do with truth. Okay, so again, we have Raven Spirit, and that's from Sacred Forest Oracle deck. And then I have Temple of Truth, and this is from Starlight Frequencies Oracle. Alright, this is a pretty interesting deck. This is also by Leah Showman, and she, I think, she does like light language. It does come with a little booklet, but the cards are pretty wild, actually. Very futuristic, I feel. Alien-like. So she does this little drawing in here. And this is the light beings coming through her, and then the drawing of what they're showing her. So on the inside of the deck is a message. Okay. It says, "Sweet one, thank you for supporting this creation of source energy. I hope this deck brings you back to your inner knowing, allowing it to open, activate, and instigate further awakenings." So, people out there who listen to me, and you understand that I will pull cards periodically. You all know I don't do tarot. I don't know how. And I think that somebody else can do that. There's plenty of tarot card readers out there. I am not that person. When I do a Reiki session with you, I channel the energies. They come through, and I give you a message from Divine. Whatever they allow me to see, and it's meant for you. So I share that message with you. I don't claim to be psychic, but I do receive downloads, and I think anybody who has been attuned to the Reiki energies have that potential. We all do. So thank you for your time this morning, and I will see you the next time. Blessings, everybody.